Thanks for taking the time today. The Attorney General said New York City, in terms of the 9/11 trials, is not off the table. Your reaction to that?
Well, you know, the White House, the White House leaked information to the contrary, but he's never changed his view. That's the plans that they have today, and it's really, I think, a significant development that occurred, that he made absolutely clear they're still looking to New York as a possible place to try this case.
Do you believe they are? Senator Chuck Schumer, one of your colleagues, had this to say just a couple minutes ago, quote, "We know the administration is not going to hold the trial in New York. They should just say it already."
Well, the administration has leaked that kind of statement, but apparently the policy of the person in charge of how these trials are to be conducted, the Attorney General, the policy is to go forward with a New York trial. Really what should happen, this defendant was set under the Bush administration for trial in military commissions. He needs to go back into military custody, maintained there, and given a trial appropriately and fairly in a military situation. Guantanamo is a perfect place for that. It's a world-class facility, but that's what needs to be done, and he needs to admit his error and not be bullheaded about it.
What was the number one question, Senator, that you wanted answered this morning? Did you get it answered to your satisfaction?
Well, I think, as I noted, that it was time for him to clear up the policies so we had clarity and people knew what was going to happen, that the FBI agents and police officers who may be arresting these people, they need to know what's going to happen. To me, he did not clear it up. In fact, left it maybe more confused than ever. I think that was one of the things that disappointed me about the hearing.
You know, it's interesting. Our Catherine Herridge, as she pointed out earlier, last hour, she said the strange position that we're in these days is that almost 9 years after 9/11, no one is actually charged in those attacks that killed 3,000 people. When do you expect to get some sort of clarity on that and some sort of charges? Was there any clarity about timeline?
No, really not. And so Khalid Sheikh Mohammed is being held. He could be tried promptly in military commissions, and in fact he was approved for that and was moving forward with that when President Obama, the day he took office, issued an order stopping all military commissions. Then Attorney General Holder was in charge of a commission. That commission said that there's a presumption that all the people being held at Guantanamo would not be given military commission trials as had been planned, but that they would be tried in civilian courts. And that's what's caused the problem. That was an error. It should not have happened, and they're reluctant to change this erroneous position.
Very quickly, Senator, we heard last hour from one of your Democratic colleagues on the panel saying that Republicans have been playing politics in their approach to the Justice Department, that it's been unfair. What's your reaction?
It's not unfair. This is not unfair. We have a right to expect that the national consensus after the 9/11 Commission, after the Congress passed laws creating rules for a military commission, after the Supreme Court has rendered opinions on it, and we were ready to go forward in this way, it's not wrong for us to say don't go forward trying these highly dangerous people in New York City when it's not necessary, and actually makes it more difficult for us to protect national secrets. It makes it more difficult for us to obtain intelligence that could prevent a new attack. We have a responsibility to object to this policy.
Senator Jeff Sessions, ranking member of the Judiciary Committee. Senator, thanks for your time.
Thank you.